What is up, guys? Thank y'all for tuning in. I've got a good buddy of mine, Gabby Tech, here to give us some good information and some good insight on OfferUp. So, Gabby, he's been in our group, Phone Flipping A to Z, for a few months now, contributes to a lot of posts, and I decided, I know he's a wealth of knowledge, I wanted to bring him on here to kind of give us some OfferUp tips and examples, because a lot of people have issues with OfferUp. They get banned, they get ghosted, or they're just not getting leads on OfferUp. So my good friend Gabby's here. He's going to help us with that. What is up, man? How are you?
Hey, Jacob. I'm good, brother. Thanks for having me on, man.
Absolutely, man. So how long have you been flipping phones?
Oh, man. I can tell you that I started in this business about 17 years ago, man. I started selling phones for a company called Sell One in Chicago.
Yeah.
We were selling the Motorola StarTAC Flip. If you don't know what that is, it is a big, massive phone. Nothing fancy about it. Just had one purpose, call out, and that's it. No text.
Had to have been one of the first. Was it a mobile phone or was it a house phone?
It was one of the first mobile phones. It was literally the first, say, flip phone.
Yeah.
I remember when I was a kid, my dad had the brick phone. And, you know, for one of my first jobs is I applied at Sell One as a sales tech, and that's how I got into this business, man. So I worked
Really
for
cool.
on the sales side.
Yeah. Have you been doing this? Have you kind of been in the industry since then? Did you take a break or anything?
I haven't taken a break since. I've
Perfect.
got a close friend of mine that I work for.
Yeah.
He owns 4 stores in my local area.
Mm-hmm.
And he also owns a business where he sells parts and accessories to other cell phone stores in the United States.
Very
So,
cool. Okay.
and so I work for him, but I work from my home.
Very nice. So tell me this. You've been in it for 17 years. What do you think when you're on Facebook and you hear somebody say that phone flipping is dead? What do you think?
I think that they gave up. I think that they may not know what they're doing. They may not be informed properly on how to hunt for it. They may not know how to use OfferUp, and they may not have taken your course.
I love it. Absolutely, man. I love it. Yeah. So for those of you watching, real life example here. This man's been in it for 17 years. So for some of you who you've gotten to the phone flip game in the past 6 to 10 months and you think it's dead, obviously this is a very sustainable business. He said he's doing it from his house. Right now it's 1:45 in the afternoon. He's sitting outside, beautiful day, on this video call. So that's part of the freedom that phone flipping gives you, correct? You can kind of just do what you want and live on your own means, right?
That's, you know what, that's one of the main reasons why I did this. Not to mention I have 4 beautiful children that I actually got to spend so much time with. You know, just working a regular 9 to 5, I realized my parents weren't hardly ever there for me. So it's such a different flip to be there for them, man. And I'm there right there with my son, and he's already ready for college, man. He knows what he wants to do, and you know, so that's what it's all about, man. You know, you got to be able to survive. Yes, there were some hard times. There were some hard times. I'm not going to say this is easy, guys, but if you're dedicated and you know, you want to exceed, just don't restrict yourself just to the phone flipping side of it. There's more to it. You can repair, you can unlock, you can sell accessories. There's so much you can do to it. It really is, Jacob.
Yeah, I completely agree, man. Thank you for that. You know, and just like you said, it's not just phones that you can flip. You've got accessories, tons of everything software related. There's so much business out there, repair, all of it.
Tops in general.
Yeah, and you've kind of tapped into all of that, correct? You're kind of doing, yeah. So I think kind of
in our stores, they think of our stores like a pawn shop. Next time we do make a video, I'll be in the store. That way everybody can see what a 4,500 square foot cell phone store should look and run like.
Wow, I love it, man. Yeah, and I think that's kind of the perfect model for anything. A lot of people are getting into this just flipping phones, but you have the opportunity to scale that into so many different avenues of income, whether it's software unlocks, accessories, repair, all of that. So it's like you have so many different possibilities to make money off of one phone. You can repair it, unlock it, flip it, all of it. So it's perfect, man.
You know it.
let's go ahead. Let's dive in. Let's go ahead and, again, he is here to show us kind of his best OfferUp tips for flipping phones. Let's go ahead and get into it, brother.
Okay, let's do it, folks. All right. So what I did here is I took some notes, what I call my rules to OfferUp. This is rule number one. This goes for everybody. You never post wanted ads on OfferUp. That is a very, very fast way to get your account and your device permanently banned.
Yep.
People ask me what that means. What does it mean to get your device banned? To get your device banned means that your cell phone or iPad or MacBook, whatever it is you're using, to post these ads, these wanted ads, will be blocked. That cell phone will never, ever be able to access OfferUp ever again. So you may have just ruined your beautiful brand new iPhone XX Max to ever be able to access OfferUp again. So,
So with some websites, you can get banned, and it's as simple as just creating another account. OfferUp, man, they track IP, everything. You simply can't do that with OfferUp.
That's correct. They don't only track your IP address, they track your IP address and your hardware ID. So they know what phone you're actually calling in from and the IP address. So if you think you're going to just switch the IP address, trust me, I've tried it all, guys. We're smarter than that.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. I just thought of this. I've had people ask me, you might not know this. What if you had a VPN on your phone? In my experience, I still haven't seen it to be able to work. Be able to get on OfferUp with a VPN, which would kind of mask where you're coming from. What do you think?
VPN is kind of a good thing, but that's something old school. That applies to kind of like if you're doing it from a browser, PC, maybe something for like Craigslist.
Yeah.
That wouldn't apply to your cell phone because in this case, you're downloading an app to your phone. So the moment you open that app, OfferUp knows your cell phone's hardware ID. Yeah. That's a permanent number inside your cell phone that cannot be changed. So yes. Yeah, man. So
perfect. Okay, so we know don't post wanted ads. We got that.
You know what? Just don't mean to cut you up. This is one of the reasons why OfferUp is so successful and is the #1 app in this marketplace and has succeeded Craigslist and everyone else.
Yeah. So we got, okay, don't post wanted ads. What else we got?
All right, guys. So the next thing you can do is if you're really looking to buy some phones on OfferUp, what you can do is you can post sales ads as wanted ads. For example, if you're looking for an iPhone XS Max, put up some pictures that you took of that iPhone XS Max. Another thing is you never take generic pictures you download from the internet. That's a quick way to get your account banned. People seem to think it's okay to just find pictures, take a screenshot. If you didn't take that photo with your phone, that's a quick way to get your account banned. Because to them, they're seeing it as a there's a few ways they could see it, but definitely they know on OfferUp side, if that's not your picture, you're most likely, I mean, there's a high possibility that you're scamming somebody, that you're putting up a fake item that you never have and you can't fulfill. Not to mention, there could be a copyright that they could get sued for on the photograph. Absolutely. So very cautious with that. So what I do in that case is I'll take, say I want to purchase a few XS Maxes. I'll find some pictures in my camera roll of some XS Maxes that I may have sold in the past, and I'll post pictures of those. And I'll post the phone for a very low price, unbelievably low. So the people literally have to click on it and put, hey, is this available? Yeah. At that point, I say, hey, listen, it's not. I've got some offers, but I am purchasing phones. So if you have any phones that you'd like to sell, and I've also got a bunch of other phones that I've got for sale too. Most of the time, oh, it's your phone number. Do you have social media? Boom, you automatically just made a connection, man. I love it. Yeah, that's how my course members might cringe hearing you say that. That is one of my course members' favorite methods to get phones because you've got people who are looking to purchase a phone. So that means they've probably got a phone they're looking to sell, you know, or at least if they don't on that day, let's say they buy a phone the very next day, they now have a phone to sell, their old phone, obviously. That's right. And another thing is I've realized I've had a lot of people message me on OfferUp and say, oh, I've noticed you've got so many 5-star ratings and you've been on here for so long. You seem like somebody that can be trusted. Mm-hmm. I can understand that. Now, there are people that can manufacture the 5-star ratings too. But for the most part, all of my, I think 88 that I have, let me see if we can go, let's see if we can, if I can share this here with you guys. Share some screen time. All right, there we are. Okay. Yep. So just for an example, here's an item that I recently just sold. Samsung Galaxy S7, unlocked, 140 bucks. Sold it on OfferUp. Here's the key, guys. Do you see my name right here? It says buy, sell, repair, unlocks. It doesn't say Gabby Tech. This is the only acceptable way that you can actually put that. You can name yourself what your name can be. I buy phones. Your name can be I repair phones. It could be whatever you want. But in my case, I put buy, sell, repair, and unlocks. A one-stop shop. They see that, they already know I'm the guy to come to for a service. So 9 out of 10, they don't even message me to buy a phone. They're messaging me to ask me, hey, can you unlock, you know, they just want to know. Actually, this is the guy that bought it. He met me up at the McDonald's next to my house. But most of the time, they just want to know, hey, can you unlock the phone? Do you buy phones? Things like that. You can see my ratings here. I'm at 88 5-star ratings, 89 now.
89. Now, what would you say contributes to you getting those 5-star ratings? Are you specifically messaging people after you meet up or after you provide your service and ask them to leave you a rating?
Absolutely. Actually, at the time of sale is when I do it. I think that's the best time, guys. When you meet up with that person, do it right there and then have them do it in front of you. You're gonna put a smile on their face by giving them that 5-star rating. And after they've got that smile, they shouldn't have any problem giving you the same in return.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it also is worth mentioning. If you look beneath his ratings, it says responds in minutes. So
Right.
it's important to not leave a hungry customer out there, to get to them ASAP. People are price shopping, guys. People are mindlessly scrolling through OfferUp. So you're not the only person with a phone for sale or purchasing phones.
You know it. And here's the other thing, Jacob. Looking at that, you see how it says an 85% reply rate. Now, that would be 100% if it wasn't for the fact that a lot of them are spam bots. Some of them are Russian spam bots or whatever, you know, can be any country spam bot. But those I kind of don't respond to. That's why reply rate's a little low because, you know, I just kind of skip over the guys who are scamming me.
Yeah.
But another more important one is this one right here that says super shipper. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
That means that I have sold and shipped over 20 items successfully through OfferUp directly.
I love it. Hey, have you ever had any issues shipping phones? Have you ever had a worst case scenario? Have you lost money shipping a phone before?
You know what? Thank God so far I have not.
Love it. Okay.
But I have heard that there are people that do. But the reason why I don't think I have is because I'm very selective about who I sell to through OfferUp. If I see your account was just created and you've only got 2 5-star ratings and you're in California and you want me to ship that phone right away, I'm sorry, buddy. Listen, hey, you're a new account, you know, come back to me in a few months once you've got a more verified account, a little bit more selling history, more purchasing history, and you know, maybe we can do business then. So I'm very selective about who I sell to. I verify their account, make sure they got plenty of ratings, and they've been on OfferUp for a while.
Love it. Yeah, absolutely. And it's just like eBay. You know, you're not going to sell your phone to somebody if they have no ratings at all, no reviews, brand new account. It's just asking yourself to get scammed, you know?
Absolutely, man. You already know. And, you know, people think, you know, oh, well, you can only sell cell phones, you know, electronics on OfferUp. Don't be afraid to sell anything, man. I've sell, you know, going back here, I'm selling car parts. I got a car that got hit. It's totaled. And then the insurance company wrote me a check and said to keep the rest. And I'm just slowly parting it out. And you'd be surprised what you can sell on OfferUp, man. I'm selling so many car parts daily. Look at that. I sold his dashboard. You know, there's no end to what you can sell on OfferUp.
And, I think anything that you sell, even specifically if you're not selling a phone, it's still putting you in a position where you can sell, where you can buy a phone in the future. So let's say you're selling accessories to somebody. When you meet up with them, give them your business card, tell them, hey, I purchased phones. If you have a phone, or better yet, if you know anybody that has a phone, bring them to me and I will pay you for that. I buy phones every single day.
That's right.
So, for example, you,
Yeah,
I think,
that actually makes me think of a thought. I'm glad you said that, because the other key I noticed a lot of people are doing is they'll put an item up for sale in their local area and they won't put it to ship. And you're actually, you want to open yourself up to people outside of your city and state. You want to open yourself to people all over the United States. And by doing that, let me give you an example. Let's say just this, I sold this to, I think it was a lady in California. It's just an old case collection. My wife, she's overly excessive with cases on phones. Let me show you here. Now, the thing was, I got so many leads from this. I got people messaging me from so many states asking me, hey, I saw your thing. I'm not interested in buying the cases, but I see you unlock phones. I just bought this phone from OfferUp and I want to use it, but it's locked to my carrier. Or I've had people messaging me, hey, I see you buy phones. Would you be interested in buying this? Don't restrict yourself to your city and state. Don't be afraid. Yes, you will get some spam messages, but you want to open yourself up to people all around the US, man. You don't want to restrict yourself to just your local area.
yeah, I mean, if you want to be a big time business and if you want to do this for 17 years, for example, you've got to find ways to expand. If you live in a small town, that's fine because you have OfferUp, you have Facebook Marketplace, you have all those avenues where you can find people, sell phones to people, and buy phones from people that are located nowhere near you, right?
You know it. You know it, dude. And one more thing to do is if you've got a close friend that's on OfferUp and you just got a newer account and you're trying to get some 5-star ratings, what I realize is you can sell to a friend's account, say 3 items. It seems like I don't know if the limit's 3. I'd have to actually test it, but you can sell 3 items to a friend and let him rate you 3 times. That's a quick, easy 3 5-star ratings.
Yeah, absolutely. And then, guys, so make sure also with that, it gives you make sure that they're offering to pick up the device or whatever, so you don't
Right.
have to pay any OfferUp fees or anything.
You guys got to go through a full conversation. Like here, hey, meet me over here. Hey, I'm here at the McDonald's. Where are you? Even though you're not meeting them anywhere, just go through the spiel like you're actually meeting them, because OfferUp actually does read every message. They have a moderator team that when you push sell, I'm sorry, they're going to verify. They're going to check that other person's profile and make sure you guys had some form of conversation.
Absolutely. Perfect. Man, do you mind? I wouldn't say, you don't have to post the picture with it. Do you mind showing us how you would write up an OfferUp ad? Just a simple one. Let's say you're wanting to purchase phones. Do you mind doing that?
Yeah, I don't mind at all.
Let's
So,
do
all
that.
right, let's do that now, guys.
You don't
So,
have to select the photo if you don't want to. Remember, guys, you're only wanting to do your own.
to be honest, guys, there's nothing in here to hide. So let's see. Now, these photos were actually I borrowed with permission. I
Yeah,
asked a guy from Facebook. He owns a cell phone store, and these are iPhone XRs.
perfect. Remember, guys, you're not getting these pictures off of Google. Okay, you're not doing that. It's a original picture, whether it's you or somebody else that has posted it. That being said, if somebody posts in the group that they have a picture that you can put up on OfferUp, I wouldn't do that, because if there's 20 people posting the same picture and they're in 20 different locations, that's a red flag to OfferUp, obviously. So right now he's putting up that he has an iPhone for sale, unlocked, locked, all carriers. He's got the pictures of the actual iPhones. And this is just his title that he is creating right now.
All right, moving on.
So what is your goal with that title? If you could just,
Okay.
walk us through.
Absolutely. So Apple iPhone XR, 64 gig, all colors for sale, unlocked or locked, all carriers, any condition. Now, this is going to give me some leads on sales. Obviously, you're going to find some people that really do want to buy the phone.
Yeah,
You know, that's, in your case, you may not have that phone available, but you can offer them something else. Or you can tell them, hey, listen, I actually have someone purchasing that one right now, but I always get these phones. I may have some more in today or even tomorrow. I can contact you immediately when I do. If you want to leave me your phone number, I can shoot you a call or text.
absolutely. Perfect. So now you have people that obviously you can usually get more for a phone when you sell it locally versus private buyer or eBay. The issue is sometimes when you're posting the phone locally, people don't respond. But with this method, you're finding new people that are wanting phones. So if you do get a phone, you've got 5 or 10 people waiting in line for it.
All right, Jacob. Well, I'm going to teach. I think I want to teach you guys all something too here. I've really never taught anybody this before, but I don't mind. I don't think you can do this with iPhone. If you're using an iPhone, guys, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, this won't work for you. But if you guys are using an Android, I want you guys to download this app right here. It's called Lawn Pick. It looks like Long Pick, but it's LONPIC. I'm going to click on it. So there you go, Lawn Pick. Basically, what this does is it combines photographs to make them longer. So let me show you how we use it. Let's go with 1, 2, 3. Okay. I usually don't add any text in there.
Mm-hmm.
Some people do. I find that if you add text to your photos, that's another way to get yourself banned for OfferUp. Some people get away with it. I personally don't attempt it. I used to have an account with over almost 300 5-star ratings that got banned. I was part of the original OfferUp app when it first was released, the beta, and I had that account for years up until I think it was the beginning of 2018 when it got banned.
Yeah. So you don't want text in your images because, again, OfferUp is in a sense thinking, why is he not comfortable putting this text in the description where we can read it? So,
Absolutely.
keep
Most of the
your
time,
images clean.
text in the picture, you're most likely putting like, hey, I buy phones, or you know what I mean? So I think more or less that's what they're looking at. So I've created the long pick. Let me show you guys. Go to my gallery here. It should be called long pick. And there it is. So take a look at that. Isn't that a beauty? So here's the problem though. It's got a watermark right there on the bottom. I don't know if you see that bottom right corner. It says long pick.
Yeah, I can very faintly see it. Yes.
Okay, now you want to remove that. Why do you want to remove that? Because your competitors want to know how in the world you're making these long photos. They have no clue. If they see that little long pick watermark, they're going to know exactly how. So what I do at this point is I'll edit it. And I will just take that right out of there. Save. Done, guys. See how beautiful that is? Back off.
Again, guys, this is not for iPhone. This method does not work for iPhone, but a lot of you don't use iPhones anyway, so it's perfect.
Yeah, and if some of you do use iPhones too for your OfferUp, what I suggest is you get an Android phone, use that same account, and you can make these photographs and post those ads from that Android phone. It could be the cheapest phone in the market. It'll work.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's go to description.
So now he's putting that he has the iPhone for sale. Of course, this is to get people to click on it. Obviously, message him. He's put in his picture already. He's got the condition as newer, never used, and it's in the cell phones category.
if I could type properly.
And guys, some of you, like he said, you don't want to have your any text in the image. That will hurt you. If you need to put text, obviously put it in the description. There's obviously stuff you have to, stay away from. You don't always want to post that you buy phones. So again, we're coming to you right now. We're showing you kind of the best way to go about doing this. And again, guys, in the long run, this is to protect you from getting your OfferUp account ghosted or banned. Or maybe if you have a different device, you're in a different area, and you're one of the fortunate few that can get a new OfferUp account. Obviously, you want to still source phones and use OfferUp to source phones, but you want to correct your mistakes and make sure you can do that in a safe way for you, so that you can continue to do that in the future. I know for myself, OfferUp is one of the best avenues to purchase phones from. So obviously, if my OfferUp account went down, that would be a big issue for me.
Absolutely, buddy. And in that case, again, if they ban your OfferUp account, that means that your device most likely is banned. And that could mean that another tip that I could give you guys is, do not sign into your OfferUp account on multiple devices. Only use one device for that OfferUp account. The reason for that being is if your account does get banned for whatever reason, all your devices that are signed into that account will be banned as well.
Yep, absolutely. So guys, let's say you do have three different devices that you can use. And if OfferUp's in all of those and you get banned, you're out of luck for all three devices. But if you keep and you're individually logged in on one device, you've still got two devices to spare. So very good tip.
So in the end here, I put feel free to message me anytime with any questions you might have. And if you're bilingual, maybe not, I just put in there, I speak Spanish as well. Now here's the key, is the price. This is going to freak some people out. I know it. You're going to put $250. You're going to say, how in the world is someone going to be selling an iPhone XR brand new for $250? That's insane. But that is right there is the reason why they are going to be messaging you.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's you at this point, the price, the picture, all of that, its goal is not to sell, obviously, is not to sell them a phone. Its goal is to get them to message you. And then you take everything from there. So your goal with what you're looking at with this post is not to sell a phone or anything like that. It's simply to get a message. So you have to make it as appetizing and as appealing as possible.
Absolutely. And let me show you one more thing. Once it's posted, the key is when these people look at my ad, they're going to see right here, it says buy, sell, repair, unlocks. They're going to click that. They're going to look at my profile. I'm going to say, wow, this guy, he most likely owns a cell phone store. He has some kind of service he can provide me. I need to link up or know this guy for whatever reason. He's got plenty of 5-star ratings. He seems like he knows what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's what you guys want to do.
And that's the beauty of the name. Obviously, you having, your name on there.
Right. It can be anything. If you're just a phone flipper, put I buy phones real big, a bunch of exclamation points. If you're a repair guy too, put I buy and repair, whatever the case. But you can only fit so much. I don't know how in the world I fit buy, sell, repair, and unlocks in there, but I did.
Yep. Perfect.
Look at that, guys. I'm already getting hits. Guys.
Look at that, guys. Look at it. Tried and true. The proof, guys. All the proof is in the pudding here. He posted it a minute ago, and look at that. It's amazing.
Unbelievable, man. So yeah, done. I'll message them and I'll let them know, And look at that. Here's another one.
Guys, it's like printing money. It really is. It's perfect. Amazing.
Let's go actually look at the ad in the feed so you can see what it looks like in the feed itself. There it is. There it is. Let me click on it.
Yeah, it looks pretty large compared to everything else because you extended the picture.
Right. It's actually, I'd say, double the length of your average listing. You guys don't want to go too crazy. I've noticed that if you go like 5 photos long, they will flag you, and they can.
Yeah.
So I kind of limit to around 3.
Perfect. Now let me ask you this. Let's say you have this ad up and it's good. You're getting leads from it. Are you trying to do another ad, or are you just letting this one run its course?
I will let that one run its course until it dies.
Perfect. That's what I tell my students to do also. For various reasons, let's say somebody's manually flagging your stuff or anything. If you've got something that's already working for you, don't test the waters and just keep posting random stuff over and over. And also, guys, look at this. Already 42 views posted maybe 2 minutes ago.
Yep.
So it's perfect.
Isn't it crazy?
I love it, man. I love it.
So one more thing here that I wanted to mention, I just literally thought about. Let's see if I can find it here. That share function, guys, you want to use that, man. Share it on your social media. Share, there's so many share functions. Share it everywhere. I don't use much social media. If I had more, I'm sure it would list. But share it to your Facebook, whatever the case may be.
Absolutely.
I don't have my Facebook account linked to the OfferUp directly. And the reason why I noticed is if they do ban your account, they kind of ban that Facebook too. So you don't want to link it directly to it, guys. Don't link your Facebook directly to the OfferUp.
Perfect. Beautiful, man. Thank you so much. Amazing tips. And for those of you that are doubters, you see the leads coming in real time. So it's perfect, man. I absolutely.
This one here I would just avoid. Like I said, guys, some you're not going to respond to. It's going to happen.
Yeah, and then I want to take that a step further. So for some of you, you're thinking in your head, yeah, I might receive 30 messages, but I'm going to have to sift through all of them. But here's the thing. You're getting messages for free. You're getting leads for free. And if you just buy one phone, you make $100. You just spent 20 minutes sifting through messages to make $100. So I'll take that exchange all day, every single day.
Not to mention you made a connection, guys. You want to be offering, you guys need to have yourself a business line. I use a Google Voice. I've had a great Google Voice number for a long time. That way you can run 2 phone numbers on one phone. People seem to think you need the Google Voice app on your phone to run that second phone number. You don't. So you can just link your Google Voice number to your main phone number and use that phone number to get all your leads. That way, when you see that phone call coming in from that number, you know it's business.
Perfect. Absolutely, man. I can't thank you enough for doing this, man. Amazing tips. Perfect. So now I can see you. Great tips. It works. We see, it's not fake. It obviously does work. So, man, a lot of people are struggling with OfferUp, and what you just did, people will buy phones from what you just shared. So you just made people money, and that's huge, man. That's so beneficial for people who are having a tough time. So thank you so much for doing that. But guys, I've actually worked closely with Gabby for a few months now since he's been in our group. I've used him specifically to help me phone flipping. He helped me last night checking some IMEIs. He's got a ton of different paid services. Do you mind kind of telling us kind of what you do? Because I think, guys, what he does, he's very good at it. And if you've got another solid connection, more money for you. So, man, just kind of tell us what you do.
Absolutely. Okay, so basically, I'm your software guy. I'm your phone flipping guy, first and foremost. I've been doing that since the beginning. But I got into the software side of things. I started with flashing BlackBerries to CDMA service, BlackBerry Trackball 8000 series. And I know. And, things progressed over time. We, in the United States, we became a full GSM network. And so we moved away from older CDMA technology. So when that happened, I went to school. I decided I would have to learn a little more.
Mm-hmm.
I went to school for it, and I learned how to service cell phones, GSM cell phones, and I also learned how to unlock them, the software side of it. But my main interest was the software side of it, guys. So Google locks, carrier locks, FRP locks, Samsung locks. I stay away from the iCloud locks, guys. I really don't like to do anything dishonest.
A bit of a gray area. Yeah, absolutely.
Gray area. But if it's your phone and you can prove it to me, I will help you. I will do it. I'll remove it for you. Just basically anything that has to do with the software side of electronics, I can help you, whether it be a laptop, a cell phone, a tablet, an iPad. I can help you with that. If you crack the back glass on your iPhone, mail it into us. We got freaking robots with freaking laser beams attached to their head, man.
Love it.
Here, let me share here. Share screen real quick just to show you guys. I know not everyone's, friends with me, so they can't really see what I post in my Facebook, but let me show you real quick, guys. So we've got a back glass laser machine, which we use to quickly and easily replace back glass on any iPhone or basically anything that has glass.
Yeah.
We also use that laser machine for custom etching. We've got customers that want their back custom etched. Like this guy here wanted this Supreme Louis V logo. So we've got a lot of customers all around the U.S. that mail us in phones for all kinds of different services. This guy wanted a Naruto on his MacBook.
Absolutely. And guys, and this is kind of a perfect opportunity. Like we said, you want to get and make money in as many different ways as possible. Get with Gabby, see what he charges. Let's say you live in an area, for example, a good football area. Let's say you live in Atlanta. You've got tons of Falcons fans all around you, and people, might want Atlanta Falcons on the back of their phone. Ask him how much he charges, upsell them by $30 or $40, and ship it off to him. Let him do it for you. It's easy money. He's doing the work for you. So
Absolutely. One more thing, Jacob, is the back glass on these iPhones. Apple is not replacing them. I'm not sure if you're aware of that or not.
Yeah, I know. I've been looking into that.
Okay.
So
what they're offering you is to replace your frame. I think it's around $250.
It's stupid expensive. Yes.
They're seeing people around you. Hey, do you know anybody? You know me now. Your back glass is cracked. We will replace it for you for $50. You tell that customer $100. We do all the work, and you make a quick $50.
Absolutely. And guys, people, you do still have those repair stores that are still charging a few $100s to do this.
Right.
Because they can use the leverage. Hey, this is how much if you go to Apple to do it. So even if he's charging you $50, you sell it to them for $100. They still think they're getting a deal. You're making money. Gabby's making money. It's a great deal. So
and you're getting your name out there, and they're going to be talking good about you, and they're going to spread the word.
Yeah. Absolutely. And guys, you can so older people, for example, I've seen this done. Older people, they think everybody's out to steal their stuff. Any old people that you ever get with, you can say, hey, I can get your name, your phone number, whatever you want etched onto the back of your phone. And I've seen people actually want that done.
No, you're actually, he's so right. There's a few elderly people have come into the store and asked us to put their emergency contact information on the back of the iPhone.
So guys, the possibilities are truly, truly, truly endless. More than anything else, I hope just from this video, you can see if you're just flipping phones and if you're just buying and selling phones, you're missing out on over half of the industry, over half the money. And you've got people that you don't even know you don't have to know how to do the work. You don't have to know how to replace the back glass, and you can still make money off of it, obviously. So guys, make sure y'all talk to Gabby about doing this. He does great business. I've paid him to do stuff for me throughout the month. He's never let me down one time. So guys, I can completely 100% vouch for him.
Thank you, Jacob. And I can vouch for Jacob all the way, guys. If you aren't in his course and you're taking advantage of this free video right now, he's running a 50% off promotion. I highly suggest you guys take full advantage of it. This guy is a young go-getter. He's got tons of energy. and I've never seen anyone work as hard as Jacob.
Thank you so much, brother. I truly appreciate that, man. Thank you so, so much. Man, I'm going to have you back on here sometime soon.
And like I said, next time
Man.
we're going to be in the store. I'm going to show you guys a big-ass store.
I love it, man. Guys, thank y'all for watching. Gabby, thank you so much, brother, for helping me out, helping my the channel out, the group out. You're a valuable asset. Guys, make sure y'all go to him. As you can see, he knows what he's talking about. So, man, I appreciate you a ton. Guys, thank y'all for watching. Let us know if you need anything. Again, this is Gabby. I'm Jacob. You can see us in the phone flipping A to Z group. Thank y'all so much, and y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.